What up, y'all? How y'all doing, everybody? It's Dia here, and today we're going to be doing a tutorial on how to draw the other eye, but specifically an upturned eye. So it's like a double tutorial, one on how to draw an upturned eye and two on how to draw the other eye. So let's get right into it. Okay, so in order to help me draw the other eye, I've taken a ruler and I've drawn 3 lines. These two are just to separate these two groups of eyes. So just focus on these 3. 1, this line at the bottom of where the eye stops right here, so that I can line up the other eye here. 2, where this side of the, like this crease right here in the eye is on the outer side of the eye, I guess you can call that, right here. So I can line up the other outer crease up with this one. And 3, a line that stops right here so that I can line the top of the eye up with this one as well. So now I can start sketching the eye. Okay, there's another line that you should worry about. It's this one right here. And what I did was I measured how long the eye was from here to here. And then I marked out the same amount of space here so that I wouldn't make this eye bigger than this one. And I measured it with without the eyelashes and stuff like that, because that's stuff I add later. Anyway, as far as the eye shape, I just drew a football. Like, I don't know if I've said it in my previous videos or like maybe my shorts, but an eye is shaped like a football. And it's just the corners that change per like sizing and other things or type of eye and stuff like that. Anyway, so for an upturned eye, this corner of the eye is going to be higher up than this corner. It's lower. And so it kind of creates like a diagonal line if you were to draw them across from each other. But anyway, that's what you need to do. So I made sure that I lined up my tear ducts right here, and I drew up and I stopped at this line because it's the guideline I gave for myself, and stopped here for the corner, came back down, stopped at this line because that's the guideline for this one, and came back up, and now I have my shape. Now what I'm going to do is draw the water line and the tear duct in this eye. I don't know if you can see that too well, but I'll take my hand off. But you can see what I'm doing here. It's just kind of creating like a little area in the eye. Like you can kind of see there's like a difference between like the white of the eye and this part. It's not as clean. I'm gonna clean it up later, but whatever. And now after that, I'm going to draw the iris, and I'm going to stop at the waterline, or kind of cover it up at least. So it's kind of like part of a circle. Ooh, I need to line that up. I'm gonna fix it. But you see, you get the gist. I think it's looking straight. If not, I'm gonna have to fix it. Yeah, it's looking straight at the viewer. Okay, cool. All right, so I need them to match. I don't need one eye going this way and one staying this way. You know what I mean? Anyway, but yeah, that's how you draw the waterline, tear duct, and the iris and all that crap in the iris, the pupil, and the shine of light. Now I'm going to draw the eye crease, which is going to stop at this line right here and come up and around. Now as far as these lines, I just drew in the middle before I even drew this eye. I kind of made like a guideline for both of them before I even drew both of them. I kind of gave myself a guideline. I split up an area into 2 sections, and so that they would be like equally spaced apart, just like for my OCD or whatever. But yeah, so I'm gonna stop the crease at this line, and you can see that we're getting pretty close as far as like shape and size. And so now it's gonna be time to shade. I lied. I actually cleaned up my lines with my handy dandy itty bitty eraser here, and now it's time for shading. Alright, I've added my main shading, so now it is time to blend with my handy dandy blending stump. I'm going to blend the lighter colors with one side of the blending stump and the darker ones with the other, so that they don't pollute each other, you know what I mean? So I'm starting off the inside of this. That looks like it's I don't know, I don't think that's dark enough because it's not the same as the other eye. We'll see though. We'll see. Let's mix it together first, and then I can refine the colors and all that stuff. Yeah, this is disappearing. Uh-oh. Okay. So I'm gonna blend the rest of it first. See how that turned out. Okay, that's about the same color. The water duct. Now we'll try the bottom here. Okay, that looks about the same. And just for, in case you were wondering, I do add my eyelashes last because I want them to stand out on top of all this other stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit more blending and I'll come back. Okay, I had to darken the shading of the eye to match the other one. I couldn't get them identical, but they're pretty doggone close. But now it is time to add the eyelashes. So as far as eyelashes, I'm not going to try to replicate them. I'm going to try to make them similar, but not the same, because in reality, these eyes and eyelashes are not identical on both sides of the face. Like, come on, bro. So, yeah, let's just start doing that. I'm looking at my reference image. It looks like she has an eyelash that comes from here. I'm gonna draw that. It appears I've made it too long. However, that's fine. Do not have to be identical, just similar. Draw another one right here. But you see the method I'm using to draw these eyelashes, right? Or you can draw a line like this as well. It kind of loops up, and just make that thicker as you go. It's up to you about technique, but as far as the bottom eyelashes, all you're gonna do is just basically just a couple of lines like this. But make sure you don't put it inside the waterline, because there's no eyelashes in the waterline. The eyelashes actually reside under the waterline. So yeah, so I'm gonna add some more eyelashes and I'll come back. Okay, I've drawn my other eye and they're pretty much identical now. There's a couple of like extra issues, you know, like this one's bigger than this one, but they're so close because of the system I use that it's almost like not even hardly that noticeable, to be honest. A few things I wanted to note was, one, the eyelashes here. At a certain point, the eyelashes stop going like this and they start going like this way. So it's just two of them in a different direction here, and that's when the switch is made to start going this way instead of this way. Also, the shape of the eye can be fixed easily. I'm not gonna do it this video though, just to keep it shorter. But yeah, I mostly modeled this eye off of this one, but the model for this one was actually Kendall Jenner. I think how did I forget her name? Anyway, but she's my reference, and you can see that even her eyes are shaped differently. So that just shows you what it's like in life. Okay, that's all I have for today. I hope this was helpful. Let me know, leave some comments, and tell me what I can improve on as far as like tutorial wise, and what helped you and what more I can do. Tell me what you need help with. I'll do a video on it. But anyway, I hope this is helpful. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.